So here's another question. We're going to just have a few questions that are sort of general and then go into some deeper, more cerebral questions.
I shall stand the push of your general question.
Okay. What do you notice on women more? There's choices. It's not freeform. Nail polish, eyeshadow, or earrings? And it's by an anonymous. I'm going to give whoever asked this a shot of frenette just because I want to see who asked it.
Well, that's good, because you should be dealing out the frenette, but we do need the shot glass. I don't know why it didn't end up on the yes. Maybe
actually, do you know,
can drink out of the glass, out of the, or out
Is anybody going to fess up to this question? Do you want to know what Hal notices on a woman for a particular reason, or are you a dude
frankly,
looking
folks,
for...
it wouldn't be any of those things, first of all.
Come on. Come on, please.
But I have the choice of nail polish, eyeshadow, and what?
Earrings.
Oh, earrings. Okay.
If he smokes a lot of weed, you probably can't see any of those things. So probably look at your
all right, eyeshadow, because you tend to look at the eyes before you look at the fingers.
Yeah, windows of the soul.
You look at the eyes to see maybe if you can get away with looking somewhere else. You can't get caught if the eyes are looking right at you. So you have to look at the eyes, and there you see too much eyeshadow, or not enough eyeshadow, or what's eyeshadow, whatever. Then
not enough eyeshadow though.
yeah, well, that's never me. I'm not going to say not enough eyeshadow. And those earrings have to go. Too tacky. No, I'm not like that. Although I don't particularly care for earrings.
I love gross offenses. Who asked this question? Come on.
Come on up and get a delicious shot.
Calm down.
Filling it up to the brim.
The meniscus.
Tracy Feldstein, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa! We have a celebrity in the house. Thanks, lady.
Was I supposed to rank those in descending order? Because I would say
first
now. Eyelashes,
now we know the
eyeshadow, then fingernail polish, and finally earrings.
Ladies, make your notes. Do you like sparkly eyeshadow, or just like flat blue eyeshadow, or like a wing, or?
What I like is that somebody made the effort.
Oh.
I don't care what it looks like.
That's really romantic. Okay. All right.
Rocking out.
Dr. Hal, in just 2 or 3 words, no, this is the challenge. What is your default mode?
My default mode, in 2 or 3 words, not even 2 or 3. My default mode, generally, and I've been told it is not a chick magnet, is grief-stricken horror.
Always popular.
Yeah, that's me. By the way, I'm available for parties, weddings, bar and mitzvahs, and business retreats.
Sometimes you fall asleep on the microphone if you smoke a lot of weed.
That's why I haven't smoked any before the show. I fall asleep when I'm doing my radio show. The microphone there is so comfortable.
It is comfortable. It's padded. In the radio studio. And he goes like this.
That's terrible.
That's why when I say, "How's sleeping?" All right. Okay. I think it's good. I'm going to say it's good.
Yeah, it's good. And
it's good.
You have ably solved your mustache problem.
I did. That's why my sister is so good. She got eyeliner to draw on my mustache when I see my upper lip. I'm Lithuanian. My lip is sweaty.
Lithuanians? I'll file that one away.
I am. What will happen when Moore's Law reaches its end?
What will happen when this singularity occurs? What will happen is that machines will be intelligent. Machines will have reasoning power. When their computational power gets to a certain point, then it will be possible to manufacture brains. In fact, some think it will be so cheap and easy to manufacture them that they'll be in everything. Like a Philip K. Dick novel or something. You'll be arguing with your toaster in the morning, or trying to open your refrigerator door and it'll tell you, well, I don't really think you need to get in here now. And I don't like that tone of voice. And you look a little heavy this morning. Anyway, we tend to make things overcomplicated and to build more into our mechanical devices than we need. But one thing that will happen when Moore's law reaches this culmination and the singularity occurs is that these intelligences will have, by any rational system of computation, civil rights, because they will be entities. And then the book Robot Slaves in a World Economy will be written, and it will become the Das Kapital or Mein Kampf of our robot overlords, who will wipe us from the face of the earth. Thank you.
Sweet. Do you know when this is going to happen so I can write it down? Because I already talked to my fridge, so I'd be super happy to know when I was going to get it.
That as the galloping pace of technological development will be exponentially increased when the bots themselves start being programmed to design improvements and become self-improving.
But really, I would be really excited when they start talking back, because I talk to my car and my
They can be designed to talk back right now. There is a heuristic test where you try to figure out whether you're talking to a human or a bot on the other end of the phone. And already it's difficult to tell. Well, things are certainly getting out of hand.
Dr. Hal, period. If you could have one trip in a time machine, would you go backwards or forwards, and why?
Well, that's pretty good. Of course, if I have one trip, I assume it's a round trip.
Well,
you know, I don't want I don't want to visit ancient Greece and then not be able to return. Time is one question. Well, here they come. I don't want to get stuck in the 6th century AD or on some plesiosaurus haunted coral island of the Oolitic age. Although I might enjoy it after I got there. But the thing is, one only belongs in one's own time. And I would not go to the future because the future is scary. Unless I wanted to learn something which might help me here in the eternal ongoing now. And I'm not talking about the racing form or the presidential or congressional elections that are coming up. I could, if I were unscrupulous, go forward and get some best-selling writer's book and bring it back and copy it and have him do all the work and me make all the money. But with time travel is so unlikely an event that it becomes supernatural, and I have a great distaste for the supernatural. I'm interested in prehistory, everybody knows that. I would love to go back and see the verdant prehistoric jungles of the past. The wonderful animals and plants, the mountains, everything that used to exist. But human history, as you know, is full of spectacular sights. Spectacular, that is, when viewed from a decent distance away. One doesn't wish to be near the flights of arrows, the boiling lead, the siege towers, the religious fanaticism, and so on. So I would go backwards, not forwards. And then I would return forwards if I get a round trip. The human soul is infected with cupidity and desire. Any marvelous design, like a time machine, is going to serve the most ridiculous human needs. And I, being human, at least technically speaking, would not be immune to such thoughts. You could try to go back and tell yourself not to make some stupid mistake. But would you listen? After all, it was a stupid mistake in the beginning, and you were stupid to make it. It might be that we're all stuck in one timeline, and whatever you do would have no effect. Or if there are multiple timelines, as modern physics seems to intimate, then everything you do creates a dissipation into an infinite number of kaleidoscopic realities, and good luck finding your way home.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Hal. Hey, Jeffrey, did you ever clarify whether it was a round trip? You were just
Do I get a round trip, Jeffrey? Do I have to stay?
I think you have to stay. Yeah,
oh, that's terrible.
It's a one-way.
All right,
ticket.
voyagers into the past. So you want to go back and visit Robin Hood. Well, then you have to deal with Robin Hood's dentist. Actually, you don't even have a dentist. So how far back do you want to go? If you care about your own comfort to any degree, if you have a sense of amour propre, and you want yourself to be reasonably comfortable, you don't want to be far away from anesthesia and a nice soft mattress to recline upon. This is the sad fact of humanity. Unless you are a blazing ascetic, like a pillar saint, willing to suffer anything simply for that little bit of knowledge.